Hello, welcome to more Poded. Okay, so got floor 5, then it branches off a little bit. So let's go exploring. Now, okay, we got it size 10. Okay, so we got story stuff. I think I'll keep Cashwan Canopus because he's amazing. Probably go double ranged units this time around. Get actually triple sounds like a plan. Where's my ninja? Or actually, let's get Sarah in here. Get everybody else a little more experience. Or no. No. I only get apathy. Get Dawes out front. Murden. I think Murden's gonna stick around for some of these, just in case any Nibith story stuff comes up. I would assume he'd be kind of necessary to be there. Basically, the whole deal is, on neutral, he kind of becomes a bigger player in the story. You wind up with a situation where, actually, we have Diebold in here. So on neutral, you basically have a whole thing with Diebold, Oleus, I think to some extent Donalto, and then I would figure Murden as well, where he basically, Gildas is killed off and then comes back as a zombie, and apparently he just goes around terrorizing people in a town. They're like, oh no, this guy's turned into a traitor. Yeah, there he is. Deckhole Supreme. Right. And now, I could be wrong on this, but somebody told me, I was just kind of asking around real quick, I was basically told that, yeah, there aren't really any specific dead ends, you have to go back and go down different routes. And then, there aren't really any more secret doors. There's just some events that end up happening. Okie doke. You just keep... Whoa. That's freaky. Okay, hold on. My settings appear to have gone funky. Where's my controls? There we go. Okay. Try this again. Analog up, this one. Analog down, this one. Don't know why that was acting up. There we go. It was fine just a minute ago. I haven't really changed anything. Anyway, charge up these folks. Probably need to be getting more people field alchemy. Was volunteering to help with any testing that this game may require, that this mod may require, technically speaking, earlier on. If you need an idiot to test stuff. But seriously, I have a tendency to do everything ludicrously inefficient, but wind up with some weird stuff as a result. So who knows? You know, might be useful. Alright. Have you hang out over... You know what? And you exercise from here. Your old man jazzercise, I don't know. By my Mr. Chartain. Pretty sure he always was, even if he's doing this kind of stuff. Wait, he killed dudes? Oh, that's weird. I mean, originally, couldn't have actually gotten your class if you got any kills. Are you lying to us, Oleus? Yeah, probably not. I'm pretty sure there's some other thing that I completely overlooked that they already introduced in the story. Oh, well. Let's have the bowyers back here. You're not a bowyer whatsoever. More of a skirmisher unit. Actually, the dictionary definition for skirmishers, and this may be a hell of a tangent here, but as far as skirmishers go, it just kind of cracks me up. Like, their defined role is just literally guy who hangs out on the flanks and tries to help out the main force. Like, I saw this dumb discussion a while ago, and like, oh my god, skirmishers totally didn't have to, they didn't have the bows, or they didn't have the guns, or they didn't count if they didn't have the guns or bows, and like this whole thing over Age of Empires skirmishers a while ago. Like, no, they didn't have a defined thing. Their whole thing was literally just look for openings. Neighbors further. Oh? Okay. So there was talk to actually turn Diebold into a proper zombie. That'd be kind of cool. Oh my god, somebody actually used this. I've literally never seen that used ever. And actually, I was kind of wondering, probably should end up asking this, but I was kind of wondering earlier whether the Draconic stuff was actually going to stay around available so early, since the whole plot line behind Palace of the Dead is that, you know, you're going for this amazing set of abilities you can't possibly get anywhere else. I mean, so far it feels like it hits harder. It's not universally better, because, I mean, that's good. It gives it its own thing. At least not yet. I'm sure that'll change in time. Why didn't I use Judgment with her? Right, let's velocity shift, see if we can correct that little error before they move. Did that? No, she's still gonna end up moving later. Oh well, I tried. I tried to correct my mistake, but it didn't happen. Goodbye, Avero. Yeah, that's worth it. I mean, her placement's not really the best, but it'll do. Actually, no. Now that Denim's moving, it'll do just fine. Put a speed star on there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they could use bows in the original too, but just friggin' boulder bows with an insta move quicken like that. Really friggin' good. Let's go for a double spear, or not. You had that. It appears he does not have that. Also, another thing that kind of makes sense. Actually, no. I'm wondering now. I'm gonna say it makes sense for it to be in the Warlock book there, and it'd be kind of cool if Necromancers had renewal as well. Wait, did they have renewal? I don't know right now. I was gonna say it's the only way for zombies to really heal, aside from that Necromancer-specific ability. I think I had a point. I completely forgot what it was. Not sure. I'm just gonna assume that's what happened. Lockdown, you can't do. Way to completely waste your turn, buddy. Man, he was about to stand right back up. Like, no, I gotta have him up 3 seconds sooner. I'll totally change my strategy. Vortex. Oh, dear God. As amazing as that would be. 30, 6. I think I'm gonna go for that instead. Just basically have him dead to rights at this point. Everyone's right in his face. Just want to go and exercise off some of these guys. If they drop any cool stuff. Because we are at the point here where cool things can start dropping all over the place. Shank. Die from that shank. Probably back off. That dragon won't be a problem for a few more turns, I hope. Because yeah, his big AoE ability costs 80 now, doesn't it? Got Tailash, yeah, Delirium is 100. So, don't have to worry about that just yet. Yeah, go for him. Take out as many squishy targets as possible, hopefully take out that guy before the other one comes and stands up. Actually, I guess I was gonna say do a multi-exorcism, but that isn't even necessary right now. Done deal there. Vigorize these guys, and then go stab the little bird guy. Try to go for that clean sweep type of situation. Main thing, like I said, I ended up missing a few weapon upgrades for people. I'd like to hopefully pick those up. New velocity shift. These two guys moving. And probably stab Nibeth. One thing though, I'm starting to consider turning Diebold into something else. One-handed spears seem to really drop off in their usefulness after the Trishula, because he's not really keeping up with anyone else right now. I mean, it seems so far I haven't even found any additional spears for him, or any additional one-handed spears, and it seems like the two-handed ones are already like 50-60% stronger. So it's starting to become a little bit of a gap there. And truth be told, it almost feels like what's it called? A Colcrium would have maybe worked as a one-hander, or no, not the Colcrium, the Damask. I'm sure there's stuff I'm missing. I know there's a lot of stuff I haven't seen yet, so you know, I'm reserving judgment on that one. It's just kind of a very basic assessment at this point. Man, everything kills Nebeth. I'm assuming he comes back as a friggin' Super Beast. Because there was that same Lich fight that happened in KOL. Feels like he would come back as a Lich. Yeah, they had that other scene earlier where somebody tried to use the Ring of the Dead and failed, and you're gonna be wearing one, aren't you? No, you're not. You know what? I want to experiment with something here. I want to have her run up and try to pickpocket Nibbith. I will pronounce his name differently every single time, I swear. You hide. You must have something good on you. You're in a weird position. I realize the fallacy in that logic, but I will still put it out there. Yep, he did it for his family. That totally makes sense. You know, the last time that you went out for a nice Sunday dinner with your family, Grandpa showed up, stitched back together just in bits and pieces. Good job, Rudlum. You not dying is a good thing. Yes, I probably could have healed him like 50 times already, but I didn't. So, there. Can't use Inflagrante from range, so, or from super high range. Height. There we go, that's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, a little bit of a crazy work day today. Lightly on the brain dead side. Ah. Oh, hell no. No, 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 no. We're not doing that. I don't care if I have to go friggin' kill off Tammuz. You're not doing that. Hoping to knock him off a cliff and maybe that would make him do the whole revival thing. I'm probably gonna do a shackle on him. I should probably check what items he has available. Nope. Pick. Okay. First things first, let's see if Nibbith has items. No. Shackling won't... No, shackling will just kill him. Actually, that's also a very easy way to find out if there's anything in that bag. It totally does come back as a lich. He gave that other lady a friggin' ring. You can only get 4 of those rings in the game, I know that much. Never bothered to give her the incantation. Awesome. Alright, let's see if that item's even worth anything. You know what, the other ones would have been the same way. Screw it. Pretty sure I'm not missing anything. Alright, there's 6, there's 8. Alright, well. I think that went pretty decently. No, I think I'll probably just continue on here. This is not going to do 100 episodes of this. So let's see. Let's split up into a couple different routes by the looks of it. That is a very vertical map. You know, let's go for the simple vertical map first. Seems like an easy fight. Let's go Diligent and probably Van Dorn. Place Rudlum. I'll have Ace for this one. Actually, no, let's get to Shamos in here. Or not. Oh, Deneb. There we go. Deneb's got the least experience right now, and I think everybody else is fine up here. Maybe replace Diebold with Voltaire. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Okay, that is looking like a chaotic mess. Right off the bat. I know I have staffs, I should probably be using those. Birdman fly up here. Start taking shots at the stuff that just can die. Take care of the stuff that can't die in the next turn. And specifically, I want the snakes gone, and I want the griffin gone. Anything that can do stuns for now. At least there's a fairly large amount of mortal units this time around. Who knows what the hell they're doing hanging out down here, but whatever. I'm not one to question their life choices. Wait a second. Hang on, I want to check something. Because I'm pretty sure when it said there's only 4 rings... I don't have a feeling you can pickpocket one of them from him. From Nibith. Oh well. If it's possible, it's possible. I don't really plan on using liches, so... There's that. It's not that they're not good. I'm sure they're very good. They were ridiculously overpowered in AOL, like to the point where they were nigh unkillable. But... not a fan. I wouldn't like the idea of having a crazy friggin' tank zombie going around being all magical all over the place. Friggin' stank zombies. Do a little bit of healing action. We need to start hitting stuff. So he's gotten amazing by this point, as you can pretty clearly tell. Knock him down. Please do. Nice. So that's what hoplites are fantastic for. Or hoplites, whatever. Here's how much this does. Not very much, but there's an option. Oof. Wow. Probably take control golem off now. I don't really want a second one. First one's doing alright. Okay, go nuke these guys. I mean, truth be told, for the effort that you originally had to go through to get them, I'm not even sure the draconic stuff's better in this iteration right now. Like, it's really good. It's really good to have a high single target thing. I just mean in terms of kind of feels like a one-trick pony. Not that that's a bad thing. I'm sure I had a point here. I don't remember what it is. I think it's just easiest to say that, I don't know. Literally the only thing that I liked about Draconic stuff in the base game, without, well, a lot of exceptions, was the fact that you know, it had this whole big mysterious thing to get it, which they did take too far, that's certain. I mean, the effort they had to go through to get it is... oh boy. But, I don't know. I'm curious to see what's actually available in the store now. Because, following the logic of everything else, there should be some pretty amazing stuff there. But I understand the first one of those is at floor 16 or so. And then it just opens up into a store. Which I find kind of funny, because then at that point you're just kind of coming in there. Like, hey, you know, just visiting the local giant friggin' zombie abyss here. Gonna stop by the zombie market. Pick up some books. Here they're all well-versed in that ancient knowledge and crap. And I really like how well the main couple's working together with their two pikes right now. They're not pikes, they're halberds. I just still call them pikemen. Charge up this one. So I think the next step for Voltaire's development is to get him phalanx. A little bit lacking in that department. Do that at the earliest opportunity. Can you just stone this guy? Wow. Holy crap, can you stone that guy? Got rocked, pun completely intended. Ow. Okay, that thing's gotta go. There's a lot of stuff that has to go. Really getting that major, overwhelming zombie abyss vibe from the mummy. Smack her, please. You can. Moves is fantastic with those thrown weapons now. Just the best. Like, of all the things, just for some reason that one is so weirdly satisfying. And again, there's very little about this mod that isn't satisfying, let's be honest. It is amazing. Okay, goodbye Voltaire's usefulness for a little while. I don't suppose you can just petrify this lady before she does something else horrible. Good job. Good job. Right. I charged up the wrong cleric. But at least they can fight well now. That's another nice bonus. Their ability to actually use hammers without sucking with them is beautiful. You know, just because they're clergy doesn't mean that hammer they're swinging suddenly doesn't have any weight behind it. Those things were friggin' hefty. Actually, not even that much heftier than the standard things you'd have in your garage, but still. And that thing's got some heft to it. It's actually kind of hilarious that they have so many things where they're like, okay, we're gonna go make this movie or whatever, and like they come in with a hammer that's like their size of their body. Who needs a hammer that big? What are you gonna use it for? Like, get a regular size hammer. That mess does its job very well. Phalanx it up. Keep anyone else from crossing up here. For you. Or no, you've got aura. You know, I think the main reason I'm saying what I'm saying about, what am I saying? About, the Draconic abilities here, is there's not a whole lot differentiating the different abilities. Granted, there was absolutely nothing that required me to go and buy literally all of them and put them on everyone that could use them. But I just mean, the different elements, they don't seem to feel like they're hitting more or less based on anything. So, I don't know, that might be something I'm doing wrong. It's a very good possibility that it's something I'm doing wrong. Get rid of your shackle, hopefully. Hopefully. Don't get rid of weaken. Shackle. There we go. That's a good cleric. Slash monk. Flare monk. Take the least likely shot you're likely to get. Good job. And shackle this guy because you probably can. That's nifty. Well, no, sorry for nuking you, but this is really good. And this is why you have such high resistance. You can take this sort of punishment. It's nothing personal. You just happen to be in the targeting area that I dropped you in. I think I want your response. Oh, this dragon the one move. No. You'll be able to move and pick up that bag. No. Okay, I want his resistance to be higher, but I also don't want to lose this bag. On second thought, I don't care. Good job. Your resistance is now better. Who gives the slightest crap about a bronze helm? So, kind of looking over how they're all scaled together here, it kind of seems like each helmet is supposed to have its specific role. So I guess that armet is supposed to be there to serve as the accuracy helmet, oddly enough. The barboot is supposed to be there seemingly as the main defensive helmet, I guess. Not really sure what the bronze one's there for, aside from just being the ghetto option. But it is what it is. I don't want to check that out. That seems suspicious. He's gonna go ahead and double Alcolis down there. See what he can find. Don't really see any other... Wait a minute. First things first. What the hell is that over here? Got to put her frost on. Oh, by the way, interesting note. Apparently, frost eventually will get mixed together with just the basic spell abilities, just so it isn't taking up extra slots. Also, apparently, Swiftfoot might be going away, so there might be even more room for moves. So, yeah, half of the Lord tree isn't going to be just the same abilities. I'm looking forward to that. Oh, right, I keep forgetting he has a falx and not a spear. Yeah, that's less than ideal. Forgot to turn on Concentrate Edge. Which I may just end up not doing it anyway once both of these somehow get blocked. Holy crap. How do you have some damage on ya? Well, I mean, yeah, I guess he needs that. His damage was kind of enough to break the earth underneath the guy he was hitting, so... Probably just do that for the safety of everyone in the army. Vigorous attack is so dang good. Nice. Double nice. Okay. He lost his Fearful Impact. That zombie archer's a bit of a butthole. Who am I gonna save here? I think I'm gonna save the Gremlin, probably. I still have no idea why I have counter on him to this point. Pretty much never gonna be a use for it. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, first off, let's check out what this Gremlin's up to. Oh, friend. Okay, you don't have the charm one. Oh yeah, I think that's one I'm gonna leave. Unless, what's their caster get like? Yet? Female Juggernaut, I guess. What ability was she using earlier? Oh. For some reason I thought she was a caster. No, okay, so no, she's gonna be the one that gets left alive. Everyone else can go. Do I have... Yes, okay, I have salves. So you're gonna go a salve on her. That's completely not even worth it, because the seed's gonna do just as much. Oh well. Actually, no, that's gonna bug me. Nope, nope, nope. You're gonna go back and you're gonna use a seed. Like, mentally, I'm still... Mentally, I'm kind of flip-flopping back and forth. Because the seeds in the base game did 125, but then they were also 150 in KOL. Just, like, jumping back and forth over which one I remember. 75, 74, 42. Okay, worth it. Worth it. Probably worth getting you right the hell out of that crossbow shot, though. Good lord, that's such a good shutdown move. Oh, beautiful. Man, even with his accuracy? Truth be told, there's not even a point in me having Fearful Impact on him anymore. Because 9 times out of 10 he has a 100% hit chance anyway. That was the one time I've seen it go under 100, I think, since I put him into that role. Patch this mess up a little bit. Probably put Canopus around that corner, see if there's a hidden door back there. And... well, it's really just wrapping up the fight at this point. Pew this guy. Just to kind of show that it doesn't vaporize him anymore. Now, I might also be thinking about that being a feature in KOL. I don't know if it was a feature in base game. Because they changed a lot of stuff about the way Exorcism worked. So they should be using her to heal. That's fine. Perfectly fine. That is not fine if that would have hit. He forgets that he stopped for exactly a couple seconds. Oof. Please hit a 31. Okay, we are gonna check this. Nothing happened. Up Colas. There we are. Ooh, never mind. Gotta kill him off anyway. Might as well do it with style. Oh man. Nice. Where Giga Tempest is probably my favorite move in the game. Go nuts. Like all the other ones are like, I'm gonna do a spinny thing and it'll go and hurt this guy a little bit, or I'm gonna go do this or that, and it's gonna hit twice or hit 3 times, and then for that one it's just like, I'm gonna stab this spear in the air and it's gonna hit him with a friggin' thunderstorm. How friggin' metal is that? Yes, that guy fell asleep. There's a chance that Canopus will get to the other side. Nuke these guys, methinks. Or just drop rocks on them. That seems more fitting in this area. Just the ceiling fell on top of them. She didn't actually do anything. The place is just... it hasn't been built up to code. And it's really been a danger for years. Just nobody really got to it. Budget cuts from the Palace of the Dead and all that. Oh, another thing, where I could potentially be very wrong, or be remembering correctly. I'll actually be going through KOL again, just to see if I'm remembering some of the stuff correctly. But I could have sworn whenever you fought zombies and things like such, they would actually still drop their loot if you killed all of them. I don't know if that's actually changeable. Mostly just from a frustration point of view, whenever you want to go and get some of the books. They're like, it's this one zombie that has it. You have to go and knock them to the ground and exercise them and buy them lunch, and then have a nice family with 3 kids, and then you finally get your children out of them. Oh. Death card. No, that's a chariot. Do I want you having that? No, I want Murden having that. And then he flew super fast and went to the other side of the world. Such. And then took out this zombie, because that's what he does. Wow. Okay. I wasn't expecting him to actually take out that zombie. Good job, though. That just leaves that one then, huh? Ability? Yeah, take it. Changing my mind left and right. Would have been awesome to see him fall off a cliff. Though I guess it wouldn't have been possible because he would have fallen on that statue, which the game technically would not allow. Another weird question for you. The witch lady that went and petrified all these folks, wasn't her whole, like, thick, but, well, she was the one who did all this stuff, so she just sort of filled the entire place up with all these different, different stone things up to the front door. And then she just got to floor 3 and she's like, I'm kind of full up on storage, I'm gonna stop doing this now. Filled up all the space in her little collector hole. For that matter, why can't we go up and use any germ powder on him? I mean, it doesn't do anything. Cannot target obstructions, but she already said they're people. They've just been that way for too long? And they only stay petrified for a few seconds, but she managed to petrify them permanently? I don't know. These are the kind of questions that I want answered. So here. Everyone else is just gonna sit tight. Gonna exercise that lady. Doesn't matter. What the hell is your problem? Okay. Wow, he is just dead set on taking that bag. Alright, never mind. I'll move all of them. Yeah, everyone just leave. There we go. Friggin' dig hole wizard. And nothing happens, so now stab this guy and call the win. Oh yeah. I'm gonna keep paranoidly checking for doors. Probably gonna give it a little bit of a read, see if I can figure out whether or not there's any actual truth to the whole door thing. Only issue is, I know that we're not gonna... I think it's possible to get all the way to 100. I've read two conflicting things. One of them was saying that if you get to the point right before Heim, you should be able to go all the way down. Another one was saying you have to beat Heim in order to go all the way down. So I'm gonna give it a bit of a read and then kind of decide whether or not to go back to this point at, at that point. We'll just kind of see. Anyway, thanks for watching this thing, and I'll be back soon.